this little thing is going to become 2 nightstands here and here. Then we're going to take this centerpiece drawer and I'm going to add it to one of my doors to make a table. So we're using the entire thing, we're not breaking anything. I went through and figured out how to take it out. It's apparently easier than I thought. I was making it far more difficult. There are screws inside here that you can't see because it's too dark, and then also screws inside this drawer that go in both ways. So I'm just taking out the screws on this side and then I'll do the same to this side. All right, so the piece is laid down flat now. I have a couple of glue blocks still here. Now Janae's in the video being loud, so I'm gonna punch you. So I just take a putty knife and get these out. If they're too hard, you can use a rubber mallet.
Just start over.
That's what she gets. Okay, as you can see, I've got all of the holes filled, chips filled, everything filled. I've sanded down all of the kind of impressions that were left from the top of the middle section of the vanity. So we're just giving it a good old base coat of white. I'm still not 100% how these are going to end up, but white's the go. I'm leaving the handles out on these because the top 2 drawers I'm leaving the wood finish because it's lovely and a beautiful pattern and I don't want to cover it up. So base coat of white, here we go. All right, so I have first coat of blending on here. This is the direction I've decided to go. This has the whole thing was done in white, like I showed you before. You can see a little bit down here where it's just a light base of white. And then I went over the top portion with another coat of white, and then the bottom has this gray, and then we're gonna start blending it together like that one there. And this is just the first coat of blend. It's gonna get more seamless on the next coat. So these are taking about 3 coats because this wood was very dark and very shiny. So I'm gonna get to blending and hopefully get these things done mostly today. All right, so I got the second coat on with the blend. It's a bit of a cloudy type situation. This is where I'm gonna end it because I'm going to pull out this drawer, gonna clean up these handles here. You can see they're just a little bit rough, so we're gonna just add a little bit of stain to them to fill in any of like the worn spots that you can see here. And then I'm gonna wax all the drawers and then do the drawer sides once I get the little scuffs of paint sanded off. So we're going to poly these whole things and then we're gonna do a glaze. And I think the glaze will help kind of bring everything together as well. So let's get started. So I do start with a damp brush when I'm doing the poly because it helps it glide better and not to absorb all of your product. So I just get it a little bit damp, throw some on top, and start gliding it on. And this is gonna take a few coats just because I like to make sure the tops are protected. The base I'm never too worried about. But the tops, people set things on there, so we wanna make sure that there's extra coats on there. And once I get it on, I just do the long, smooth strokes. I'm gonna finish up the entire piece. Okay, so I'm starting with the glaze. We're just gonna rub it on and then wipe it back. And it just settles inside brush strokes and crevices and, you know, gives it a fun age look, and it will help the blend be a little more cohesive and all that jazz. So I'm gonna get to this and then wipe it back. And then if you are kind of not liking it or you think it's a little too dingy, you can throw a little bit of water on here and that will bring it back some more as well, if you don't want it as dark. I'm gonna finish this up. And here's just a quick reminder of what we started with. And then here's what they look like now. So of course I did do a little touch up with the wood stain on the drawer pulls and the the bottoms of the piece, and then I waxed everything. And then of course I did the stenciling on the side as well, which I do on almost all my pieces, something fancy on the drawer sides because I just think it's fun. And liners on the inside. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time.